Very excited. Courtney Micino from Nacho Mama's is with us this morning here on the Road Show. Good morning again. Good to see you.
Good morning, Patrick. How are you,
Good.
sir?
Welcome back. And getting
much.
ready for, you think St. Patrick's Day. You don't think nachos, but you got a little twist on
Yeah, we put a little
what you
twist
guys
on
did.
the traditional taco. We decided to do an Irish taco.
Okay.
Our homemade coleslaw, corned beef, with a traditional recipe with that.
Yeah, right here. Okay.
And we twisted it up with a Thousand Island dressing and kind of put some Mexican spices in it.
Okay. All right. Now, is this something that's available at your restaurant all the time, or is this just this kind of?
Well, this is
week?
this is obviously our first year in business. So this
Right.
week we're going to try it. We're going to start on Tuesday. We're closed today.
Yeah.
And Tuesday, Wednesday,
you're here.
Thursday. Yeah, exactly. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we'll be serving the corned beef tacos, and we'll see how they go.
All right. Nacho Mama's, of course, is located in Bristol, right near. This is a local thing, right near the Citizens Bank on the corner there, across from the Dunkin' Donuts. But that's on State. Is it what's the street?
Corner, State, and Hope Street.
State and Hope. That's right.
Yep.
Go check it out. Great little spot there. And later on in the show, we're going to tell you about a story involving Nacho Mama's restaurant. A lot of money and an engagement ring, and we'll leave it at that. So hang on for that story a little bit later in the show. Find the recipe and ingredients online at foxprovidence.com. Back to you.
I am so excited. We've got Jen Warren from Nacho Mama's here, and we are making Irish tacos. It's like a corned beef, like a Reuben in a taco.
Yep. But we're
I think
making
that's
a special
just
part today, though.
Such
the
a
dressing.
great idea. So
Yes.
what is going into our dressing list?
Okay, first off, I put spicy mustard, and then I made my own Thousand Island, but I put it in there already.
Yep.
That basically is relish, some ketchup, some mayo. Then I'm going to add some McCormick mild taco seasoning.
Oh my gosh, so you still get the flavor of a taco in there. That's cool.
We always want to have a flavor. Then we have some Philadelphia whipped cream cheese. It's just easier to blend and mix into there and stuff like that.
Okay.
Then we have some ranch dressing.
Oh my gosh.
This is why you need a big bowl for this.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of stuff going in here. Some ketchup. Add that in there.
Did you come up with this idea yourself?
Yes. Since I knew we were going on the road show, I had to think of a good dressing, so I sat up Saturday morning.
And just started mixing a bunch of condiments together.
That
There
was
you go.
McCormick steak seasoning.
Okay.
I have it in the kitchen only because sometimes it's great with egg salad or chicken salad or whatnot. Some pepper in there. Then we're going to grab some garlic. We already we slowly roasted this garlic. It's always good to have on hand, especially when you're cooking. The flavor's unbelievable. Sherry.
This is, wow.
Yes. Normally we have a blender, but we're going to mix
And
it
our
up.
last two ingredients are what?
Salt and then cumin, which is used a lot in Mexican cooking.
All right, well, why don't you whip this all together,
Alrighty.
and we're going to get our tacos going in just a couple of minutes, but now we'll send things back over to you.
All right, Nacho Mama's is in Bristol, and they're in the Roadshow kitchen this morning. So let's play this scenario out for you. What would you do if you were out to eat and you found a bag with $20,000 in it?
Throw it out to the wind.
What did you do with it?
What did you do
Would
with
you
it,
keep
Mike?
it? Would you turn it in? What
I
would you do?
actually called the Bristol police, and they came and got it.
True
Let me
story.
ask you, though, when you open that backpack, you're probably thinking you're going to find, like, books or an iPad or whatever. Would you, like, huh?
Well,
When you open it?
actually, a little girl found the bag, brought it to me. I put it behind the counter like we do most
Lost and found. Typical lost
And
and found.
then look in the bag, and then we waited till 4 or 5 hours later. I looked in the bag, and there it was, $20,000.
And an engagement ring, right?
With a box and a receipt for $28,000.
$28,000 engagement.
Unbelievable. How do you leave something like that behind?
I have no idea.
The guy who left it behind called you, though, a couple hours later and said what to you?
Yeah, he called me right. We leave right around 9:30 on Friday nights, and
Yeah.
he called around 9:15, 9:20. He said, "Hey, I think I may have left something at your store." And I
I may have left something.
I said, "Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
I think you left
Something pretty
$20,000."
big.
Well, we had this story on our show last week, on
Yeah.
our news all week long. It's been national news. You said it at CNN. Everyone's picked up the story. Business is booming down at Nacho Mama's in Bristol.
Which
and
is so good to
now
hear.
you have this new High Rollers Chowders and these tacos and everything else. So what do you got?
Well, we actually we renamed this the High Rollers Chowder because this is what the guy that left $20,000 had.
What did you used to call it?
We used to call it just a Caribbean or Spanish chowder.
the High Rollers was better. All right.
We like the High Rollers Chowder.
Okay.
So we start out with 2 bags of the Blount Extreme Soup. That's what we get it on Water Street in Warren.
Yep.
Where we get our fish for our fish tacos. So we start out with 2 cans of coconut milk. Right. 1 can of chipotle peppers.
Nice.
It gives it a little kick.
Yeah.
2 cups of carrots. And then we sauteed a red onion up with garlic and olive oil. And then 1 big bunch of cilantro.
Oh
big
my
bunch.
gosh, that is a lot.
That's a bunch.
Right there. Bam.
Look at that. And it doesn't take
stir
too
it up.
long to cook,
Well,
right?
it takes about an hour because of
Yeah.
the carrots.
Okay, you
so
want
that's
salt.
why I made another one so we can try
Here's
it out
our
right
finished
now.
right there,
This is
okay.
our finished product.
So you'd cook this all together for about an hour, just
Oh
on
yeah,
low
just
heat?
Exactly, low heat. It'll be done as soon as the carrots get tender.
And one of the other things you brought in the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, which has no relationship to our high rollers guy, but you have these, what is it, Irish tacos. that
Yeah,
you're
we
doing.
decided to put a little twist on St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Instead of the traditional Irish meal, we decided to
My
do
gloves on?
Irish tacos.
Okay.
Which we use our fresh coleslaw, which is right here. With cheese, our corned beef, which is a traditional corned beef recipe. And Jen, our chef, made a special Thousand Island sauce
She
with a kick
did.
of Mexico.
All right, so we put our coleslaw mix first.
Yep.
Then
You
this
want
is-
to put two slices of the corned beef. Okay.
I could put more.
You
How
could.
about if I add one more?
Well, make it the way you'd like
All
it.
right, or a little piece more.
Mike,
There we
that's
go.
what she's doing.
I know. I know.
And then we put some cheese.
Cheese. Yep.
Okay.
And then you want to do a little.
Little drizzle
Little
of the
drizzle of that.
saucy sauce.
And then I always like to.
Wow, that's a healthy drizzle.
Well, that is. And then
And
a
some
little
cilantro.
cilantro just for color and taste.
Nice. I love it. Now you're selling these, what, all week at the
We're going
at
to
the
start
restaurant?
tomorrow.
Okay.
We have some corned beef we're going to do real early in the morning, and we're going to do it through Thursday.
Patrick, would you like one? We just made another
Why
one.
don't you make me? Oh, you made me one
See,
too.
we just made it right
So,
before.
Mike, tell us where. If you want to leave $20,000 at Mike's restaurant, you can tell you where it is.
76 State Street, Bristol, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
And I'm ready for anybody that wants to leave money there.
Leave money.
You
They'll
know-
return it to you and
But-
then name a dish after
It
you.
must have been very hard for you. I mean, let's face it. In these times, $20,000. I'm not saying it wasn't hard for you to make the right choice, but that split second when you see that money,
Jen told the story the
Yeah.
best when I had her come over. I said, I'm going to call the cops. And as I was calling the Bristol police, I had my hand right on
Oh
that
my
money,
gosh.
kind of touching it, just to see if it
Smelling
was,
it.
just
Yeah.
see if it was real, you know.
Well, you know what? You did the right thing, and hopefully
Thank
the
you
good
very
karma
much.
keeps coming back around
Yeah.
to you tenfold.
I'm
you know?
hoping.
Good to
And
see you, Mike.
Good to see you guys.
And
Thank
this
you
stuff
very
is
much.
delicious. Thank you
Check
so much
out
for sharing these
Nacho
recipes.
Mama's in Bristol for all sorts of fine food. You can find
Take
a
a bite.
recipe for this one online at foxprovidence.com. All right.